The following video was shared by a woman named Savannah. On her channel, she usually uploads cheerful moments from her everyday life, lighthearted and fun. But sometime after her grandmother's passing, a moment was captured on camera that completely changed the tone. The next morning, while Savannah's daughter was playing alone in the house, the family's security camera picked up something unexpected.
It's nighttime, we can sleep. And you want to do so now. You want a pizza. Remember?
Early that morning, Savannah's daughter was playing with her toys when an orb suddenly drifted into the room. What happens next is both unsettling and heartwarming. She turns toward the empty space, greets someone as if they're right there with her, and proudly shows off a new toy her brother had gifted her just a day earlier. Moments later, she waves and says hello to an angel and her grandmother, then begins what sounds like a cheerful conversation with someone unseen. In the video's description, Savannah explained that her daughter loved visiting her grandmother at the nursing home. The moment left her emotional. She felt comforted, believing her grandmother had returned one last time to see her granddaughter. So what do you think? Was this truly a final visit from a loved one? Or could there be something else at play? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. The following set of videos comes from the TikTok account you see on the screen. This man has been documenting strange occurrences in his home for quite some time. But what makes his case unusual is that the activity seems to only begin when someone whistles inside the house.
Hey guys, now that I have a second in this quarantine, I wanted to show you, introduce you to our little friend here. He doesn't really like it when you whistle.
My heart went.
Okay, so that's a lot of fun. And once you do it once, you just keep going. Let me just, here. So he doesn't like it when we whistle, so thanks for checking us out, coming by, and that's just what he does. Thanks.
As soon as he whistles, the cabinet behind him slowly swings open, and seconds later, a chair slides across the floor on its own. One night, he woke up to a strange smell filling the house. Curious and unsettled, he began recording, and this is what he captured next.
Stay awake at night. Got woken up out of a dead sleep. Smells like rotten eggs in the house. Kids are asleep. My wife's asleep. Nobody else is here. But I got this idea that maybe he doesn't like it when you whistle, or is it that she doesn't like it when you whistle? Okay, that's new. Ooh. It's like something is right in front of me.
Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Holy. Alright, it's time for bed. Y'all made me. Okay. Good night, everybody. That's not okay. Stop.
Go to bed, man.
Everyone else in the house was fast asleep, and the moment he whistled, he began hearing clear footsteps echoing through the home, something that had never happened before. Startled, he decided to leave it alone and return to bed. But as soon as he laid down, the corridor light flicked on by itself. This left both him and his viewers with more questions than answers. So he decided to share more footage to prove what was happening.
Right now I'm just sitting here in my living room. We're about to move. We're getting the hell out of here. I'm playing some video games. And like people are saying, oh, how do you know which cabinet's gonna open? It's always the same cabinet. Watch. Okay. Oh, hold on. Watch this. This is gonna creep you out. There's nobody in here. You guys, if you don't believe me, there's nobody in here. Seriously. Holy shit. You guys, seriously, you guys have asked for it.
Some viewers were skeptical and asked how he knew exactly which cabinet would open. So he recorded another clip, showing that it's always the same one, that seems to react every time. And with each passing day, the activity in the house appears to be growing more intense.
Dozing off when we're woken up by a loud bang downstairs, and the doorbell rings. Like, it just rang probably like 5 minutes. I went down there, I checked the doors, and nobody's at the front door. I'm gonna, seriously, whoever this is, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Whatever it takes, I'll stand out here until somebody shows back up. I don't care, I'll stand here and watch it. Ooh, okay, that's enough. Get that. Holy. Okay, oh my gosh, not this again. Not this again. Oh my God.
One night, he woke up to loud knocks at his front door and the doorbell repeatedly ringing. When he went to check, there was no one. But then, right in front of him, the doorbell rang again. Startled, he rushed back inside. And that's when things took an even more chilling turn. Many viewers are convinced his home is genuinely haunted and have even asked him to move his family elsewhere. Others think it's all just a clever setup and editing tricks. But what do you think? Could something truly be attached to his home? Or is it all an elaborate hoax? Share your thoughts down in the comments. Have you ever collected relics? Or thought about starting? This next story might make you think twice. The account you see belongs to Jack, a long-time relic collector. While his collection carries deep historical value, it seems that these items brought more than just age and beauty into his home. At first, the activity was minor, soft noises, fleeting shadows, and objects subtly shifting places. But over time, things escalated to a level Jack could no longer ignore.
Okay, I've just started filming because I fell asleep on the couch and woke up to what felt like somebody stroking the side of my face, which made me jump awake, but I don't know if it was a dream, but then the room is icy cold and just the noises coming from the kitchen. Hello? Hello? Can you hear that? It's coming from outside, well, the kitchen there. Hello? Oh my God. The candlestick and the door's just bloody opened. What the hell? Hello? Oh my God. It makes you nervous to fall asleep on the couch. It really does. It's horrible. Is anybody out there? Shit! What the fuck? That's just hit my leg. What the fuck? Oh. Sophie, okay? The cat's just legged it as well. Oh my god. What is going on in here? What? Just sound like somebody sat down on the f***ing chair. Fuck this, fuck this, fuck off. I'm going in the garden. I'm not staying here.
Jack explained that while sleeping in his living room, he suddenly felt a hand brush against his face, so he woke up and began recording. What followed was unsettling. Objects started moving on their own, and at one point, a plate flew off the table, narrowly missing him. But this was only the beginning. A few days later, he uploaded another video documenting even stranger events.
Okay folks, as you can see, it's almost 20 past 10 in the morning. I decided to start filming because I knew something wasn't right in this house this morning. I've got the fire on, as you can see there, and it's warm outside, but the house is freezing. And furthermore, there's constant, I don't know, scratchy type noises coming from the dining room. So I've got it out there, that's the car, on the off chance. If you're making noises in here, make yourself known. Do it now while I've got an actual camera out again. It's driving me absolutely wild, to be honest. Oh, it's cold. Can you do something to make your presence known? Oh. Oh, my TV's gone off. Right, okay. Ooh, there's a bit of an atmosphere, you know, guys. Cat's acting a bit weird as well. What's wrong? You okay? What? Right, thank you for doing that. Okay. Woo, I'm freaked out. Thank you. What is it you want? Why do you just randomly flare every now and then? The cat is going nuts at the bottom of the stairs. If you've just moved that chair, do something for me again. Can you hear that noise? Sophia, what are you doing? Whoa, what was that? What was that? What was that? What? Jesus. Okay, as many of you know that have followed me for quite some time now, every so often I'll get a little flare of activity in this house. It is filled with objects I've collected from haunted places or that are said to be haunted. I'm a little bit shook up by that. It always starts with the cats as well, you know, they know when something's about to go on. Whoa, I don't know what to make of that. Look.
Jack mentioned that the temperature inside his home dropped so drastically that he had to turn on the fireplace, despite it being hot outside. Even his cat appeared on edge, reacting fearfully to something unseen. Many viewers believe Jack may have unknowingly brought something into his house along with these relics. What do you think? Could these artifacts be carrying more than just history, or is there another explanation? Share your thoughts in the comments. This next video comes from the TikTok account you see on the screen. The account belongs to Kira, a nurse working in a hospital. She doesn't usually post much, but one particular video she shared ended up creeping out thousands of viewers.
803. So we're gonna go to 803. Literally, no one in here. Nada. Tell me why. And I've turned off all these call lights. I think I'm just gonna keep the lights on for the time being because I'm probably gonna have to keep coming in here. But literally, they're like the buttons aren't even lighting up in here. It's just alarming outside in the hallway that there's somebody in here pushing it. And we've been in here twice now.
A monitor shows a call for assistance coming from room 803. But when Kira walks down the hallway and enters the room, she finds it completely empty. Incidents like this are not uncommon in hospitals, places known for their heavy atmosphere and emotional history. So what do you think? Was this truly a restless spirit reaching out for help, or simply a technical malfunction? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Before we head on to the next video, we have an important message. If you got videos or stories to share related to the paranormal, then do send them to us on this email. Do you believe in mimics? These are said to be supernatural entities that can imitate people, often by taking on familiar voices or appearances with the intention of tricking those around them. Some say they're nothing more than folklore, while others claim to have experienced their unsettling presence firsthand. The account you see on the screen belongs to a woman who believes she caught something unusual on camera, something that tried to get her to open the door.
¿Qué? ¿Eh? Sacándome las cejas. Sí.
She explains that the voice outside was imitating her mother, calling her to open up. But her mother always carries a set of keys. If it really had been her, she would have simply walked in. Viewers flooded the comments with warnings, telling her not to respond if she truly believed it was a mimic. Strangely, she never posted any follow-up about what happened next. So what do you think? Could this have been a mimic? Or was it something else entirely? And if you've ever experienced anything similar, we'd love to hear your story in the comments. The following videos come from the YouTube channel you see on the screen. The channel itself only has a few uploads, but each one documents strange and unsettling activity taking place inside a family home. In the first clip, we see a child sitting on the couch, watching television surrounded by scattered toys. What happens next turns this ordinary moment into something far more chilling. As the child continues watching TV, his toys begin to move on their own. What's unsettling is how calm he remains, almost as if occurrences like this are nothing new inside the house. The next video focuses on the kitchen area, and once again, the activity returns. A cleaning cloth hanging by the cupboard suddenly drops onto the stove. Then, as if guided by invisible hands, the cloth is adjusted on the burner, and the stove turns on by itself. The man notices something burning and rushes in to put it out, and by this point it's clear that whatever is happening here doesn't seem harmless. A doll can be seen moving entirely on its own throughout the footage, as if it has somehow come alive. These videos were uploaded a long time ago, and since then, there's been no follow-up from the channel. So what do you think? Is this house truly experiencing something paranormal, or is there a more rational explanation behind it all? Share your thoughts with us down in the comments. This next video comes from the YouTube channel you see on the screen. The channel belongs to Alex, who has only a handful of shorts uploaded. One of them, titled, "A Ghost in My House," shows him standing in his kitchen talking to someone, completely unaware that something chilling was about to happen.
Papu, el otro día estaba acá, viste, en la parrilla y empecé a escuchar ruidos, se movían todas las cosas, se movía todo, te lo juro. Sí existen, papi, sí existen. ¡Ah! ¡Ah! ¡Te dije que existe!
A shovel can be seen standing still by the counter, when suddenly, without any warning, it flies across the kitchen, as if pushed by an unseen force. Startled, the person recording lets out a scream as panic sets in. Unfortunately, Alex never posted any follow-up or explanation, and the lack of context only deepens the mystery surrounding this moment. So what do you think? Was this a genuine paranormal encounter, or something else entirely? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. This next video comes from the account you see on the screen. In the description, the uploader explained that he was working late one evening at a hospital, setting up some decorations. He was in a quiet, isolated section of the building when he suddenly heard the sound of a baby crying. Confused and uneasy, he pulled out his phone and started recording. Clear cries can be heard echoing through the empty hallway, and if you look closely, a shadowy figure seems to appear behind one of the frosted windows. The uploader insisted that no one else was in that area with him. Hospitals have long been considered places where heavy energies linger, places that have witnessed both life and loss. So what do you think? Could this be evidence of something unexplained, or is there another explanation? Share your thoughts down in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. If you got videos or stories to share related to the paranormal, then do send them to us on this email.